On February 26th, the Flannery O'Connor Institute for Humanities held their second annual lecture in their Southern Gothic lecture series. Dr. Kendra Hamilton led this year's lecture titled Hoodoo, Voodoo, and the Gullah Geechee People at the Nation's Founding. Dr. Hamilton is an author, essayist, poet, and scholar of the literature and culture in the South. She speaks to us on why this topic is important.
So I think one of the things that is really powerful in our culture is the intersection of racism with religious prejudice. When racism gets supercharged by religious prejudice, all kinds of terrible things happen. What we're seeing in our culture right now is partly the result of that. So I think anything that I can do to bring light both to the history, of African Americans, Gullah Geechees in the United States, but particularly about really sort of denigrated and demonized spiritual and religious practices that are not devil worship, that are not. So these arguments have been used, or that human sacrifice, or devil worshippers. These accusations. They have a purpose, right? They have a political purpose. It's about excluding people from the ballot. It's about taking away their votes. It's about taking away their rights. So the more that we can do to humanize and contextualize and actually bring reality to the discussion, the better it is for everybody concerned.
The Pat Peterson Museum Education Room was filled with students and scholars eager to learn more about the topic. Student Jacob Gonzalez-Labra explains his thoughts on the lecture.
I really enjoyed the presentation given because it was over something really fascinating and not well known. And I think the whole point of the presentation, or a lot of good takeaways that I took out of it, was just being educated and knowing these misconceptions and demystifying a lot of things, which is really important.
A massive thank you to Kendra Hamilton for giving this year's lecture, and another thank you to Katie Simon and the Flannery O'Connor Institute for Humanities for hosting this event at Georgia College. Reporting for GC360, I'm Lucas Voorhies.